Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the Daily Dialogue. Speak Smart. Think Global. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Sophie. Today we're diving into a super practical and often overlooked part of learning English, phone etiquette.
That's right. Talking on the phone can be awkward, especially in a second language. But with the right words, tone, and confidence, you'll never fear phone calls again.
We'll share real-life phone conversations, explain the best phrases, reveal cultural differences, and even tell a few funny stories where things went wrong and how to avoid them.
And if you're here to improve your English fluency, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's also on their English journey.
Let's start with the big picture. Why does phone etiquette matter?
Because when we're on the phone, we lose visual cues like facial expressions or hand gestures, so your words and tone matter even more.
And it's not just about knowing the language. It's about how you speak, your intonation, your timing, and your choice of words.
Good etiquette builds trust. Whether it's a job call, a reservation, or checking on a friend, how you say something often matters more than what you say.
And here's a quick story. One of our viewers, May from Taiwan, shared how nervous she was before calling a hotel in Canada. But after watching our episodes, she practiced these polite phrases and nailed the call. She even got upgraded to a better room because she sounded so respectful.
That's the power of communication. So stick with us as we break it down part by part.
Let's begin with some of the most common and useful phone phrases in English. Repeat after us and picture the situation. 1. Hello, this is your name speaking. 2. Could I speak to name, please? 3. I'm calling to make a reservation. 4. Sorry, I didn't catch that. 5. Can you repeat that, please? 6. One moment, please. 7. Thanks for holding. 8. I'll call you back. 9. Let me check and get back to you. 10. Is this a good time to talk?
These are polite, clear, and universal phrases. Now, here's the grammar part. We often use modal verbs like could, would, and may on the phone to sound polite. Could I speak with? Would it be possible to? May I know who's calling?
These help you soften your tone, which is especially important in English-speaking cultures where directness can seem rude.
Quick tip: smile while talking. It actually makes your voice sound warmer.
Now, let's explore how phone etiquette differs around the world.
In the USA, calls tend to be direct and efficient. People say, "Hi, this is Mike, I'm calling about the interview," and get straight to the point.
In Japan, phone calls are more formal. You may hear, Konnichiwa, ABC Kaisha no Tanaka to mushimasu. Hello, this is Tanaka from ABC Company. They bow, even though the other person can't see them. That's how respectful they are.
In the Middle East, especially Arabic cultures, it's normal to ask about someone's family and health before talking business. It's a sign of care and trust.
In Germany, people are polite but efficient. They value time. You might say, Guten Tag, Mahler am Apparat. Good day, Mahler speaking.
So wherever you go, phone etiquette is shaped by culture. But kindness and clarity are universal.
Comment below. What's polite phone behavior in your country?
Let's do a mini role play. You'll play the caller. I'll be the receptionist. Good evening, Bella Italia Restaurant. How may I help you? Okay, 2 people for 7 p.m. tomorrow. Can I have your name, please? Great, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for calling.
Now rewind and do it again with confidence.
And don't forget to comment below with your own practice dialogue. We love reading and responding.
Let's talk about common phone call mistakes and how to avoid them. Mistake. Why it's a problem. Better alternative. Speaking too fast, hard to understand, slow down and enunciate. Saying what? can sound rude. Say, sorry, could you repeat that? Hanging up without goodbye feels cold or abrupt. Say, thanks, bye. Forgetting your name/purpose confuses the listener. Start with, this is name I'm calling about.
Politeness is powerful even on the phone. Practice makes it automatic.
In some cultures, saying goodbye multiple times is polite, like in Urdu or Arabic. Allah Hafiz. Khuda Hafiz. Take care. Bye.
In English, we usually say, bye for now. Talk to you soon. Thanks for your time.
Here's a story from one of our followers in Brazil. I once called a hotel and meant to say, do you have a room available? But I said, do you have a room for me to sleep with you?
Oh no.
She didn't mean anything wrong, but that's why word choice matters.
Here's the correct way. Do you have any available rooms for one person?
Another viewer from Egypt once said, I'm boring instead of I'm bored, and wondered why people laughed.
So always double-check your adjective usage, bored versus boring, embarrassed versus embarrassing.
Language is powerful. Let it help, not hurt.
Ready for a quick quiz? Let's test your phone skills.
Question 1. What is a polite way to ask someone to wait? A. Wait. B. Just hold. C. Hold on a moment, please. D. Imbushi.
Question 2. Which of these is rude? A. Could you repeat that, please? B. What? C. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. D. Would you mind saying that again?
Type your answers in the comments.
Now it's your turn. Write a 5-line phone dialogue using a greeting, a reason for calling, a polite question, a phrase from today's lesson, a polite ending.
Example. Hi, this is Anna. I'm calling about the room you posted. Is it still available? Could you send me the details? Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.
We challenge you to post your version in the comments. We'll reply with tips.
Let's review what we learned today. Polite phone phrases and tone. A common mistakes and corrections. Phone etiquette around the world. A grammar tips, modals, indirect questions. A real stories and role plays. Confidence tips.
So now it's your turn. Use this in real life, call a friend, make a reservation, or just practice aloud.
And if you learned something today, help someone else by sharing this episode, liking, and subscribing.
Tell us in the comments. What was your favorite phrase from today? Have you had a funny or awkward phone call moment? What topic should we cover next?
Remember, fluency is not perfection. It's connection.
Thanks for joining us on the Daily Dialogue. Keep learning, keep laughing, and keep picking up that phone.
Speak smart. Think global. See you next time.